What are the inner effects or what are the behavioral effects that it had on her?
Yeah, so some of her symptoms were it didn't appear that she could even hold a spoon to feed herself. When she would try to speak, she would slur her words. She really couldn't speak very well. She kind of had a weird kind of glazed look over her eyes, like she wasn't really all there. And she really couldn't stand up really well and walk. And after, using hydrogen for an extended period of time regularly, she did follow my specific protocol, which I always tell people it's really crucial. The equipment and the protocol, otherwise it just doesn't work. I've seen hydrogen not work properly, but regardless of that, she did it right. And she was holding her utensil, could feed herself. She could speak without slurring. She was walking way too much. In fact, they were trying to get her to sit down. And she definitely did not have that glazed look over her eyes. Again, as you said in the pictures, you can see her smiling and looking so different. It's life. That's what hydrogen is. It's the life molecule, and it brings life back into the body. And it was so beautiful, man. And that was, you were part of that, so it was just so great. I knew somebody who had issues with her periods where she literally was bleeding 3 weeks out of the month. And this was going on for years. And she tried everything. She went to a lot of healers. She tried a lot of the diet things, and she went completely like vegan. And she even did ayahuasca journey. She did so many things to try to heal that condition. And her hormones were completely out of whack. And then she even tried the Kangen machine, and that didn't fix it either. And then when she met me, I explained to her hydrogen, how to properly do it, proper way to make it, all the info. One of the really exciting ones was actually a theory that I had about breastfeeding. There's been a lot of issues with breastfeeding. I have my own theories as to why, but there's been a lot of issues with that. And I've worked with lactation consultants before, and I never really got to work with people specifically on that. And recently, a woman who had already had children, she had 2 children prior, and then now she has a new baby, and she always had issues breastfeeding. She found me, she got on the hydrogen, and I literally got an email from her yesterday, and she's like, my milk is flowing, and she was so happy. I mean, just what a difference. And we need that these days. It's so important for children to make that connection, as we were talking about earlier, with the mother, and for milk, the natural milk to really come through, rather than, buying food in a can or whatever it is, man-made stuff. It's just not the same as what nature provides. And that was a beautiful testimonial. That was really neat.